Good morning, students. I am Vidya, Assistant Professor, Department of Computational Intelligence, SRM College. Today, we are going to see about UML use case diagram. Use case diagram represent the goal of system and user. They are used to depict the context of the system to be built and the functionality provided by that system. They depict who or what interacts with the system. They show what the outside world wants the system to do. Here for use case diagram, we will use some notations. They are actors and use case. Actors are entities that interface with the system. They can be people or any other systems. Actors represented by simple stickman figure and use case are represented by oval shape. Use case is a task or a process or the goal performed by the end user. It could be an actor or the system. The end user could be an actor or the system. As use cases represents action performed, they are normally represented by strong verbs. And this is an example for use case diagram. Here, the gardener, nutritionist, plant analyst are the actors, and manage garden, maintain storage tanks, view reports, update crop encyclopedia, manage growing plant. These are all the use cases of the system. And the lines between the actor and the use case shows the relationship between user and the system. And there are two types of relationships we can use in the use case diagram. One is include relationship and another one is extend relationship. So here the maintain storage tank and view reports are the two use cases which has include type of relationship. That means maintain storage task is a use case process which has to be carried out with the help of another use case called view reports. We are using that view reports to fulfill the work of maintain storage tanks. Similarly, update crop encyclopedia is another use case which includes view reports. This is the include relationship. In our hydroponics example, we have an update crop encyclopedia use case. During analysis, we determine that the nutritionist actor using that use case will have to see what is in the crop encyclopedia prior to update it. That is why the nutritionist can invoke the view reports use case. The same is true for the gardener actor whenever it is invoked by the maintain storage tanks. Neither actor should be executing the use cases blindly. Therefore, the view reports use case is common functionality that both other use cases need. This can be depicted on the use case model via an include relationship. In simple, one use case includes another use case. Here, this is the extend relationship. View reports extends manage garden. View report use case extends another use case called manage garden. While developing use cases, you may find that certain activities might be performed as a part of use case, but that are not mandatory for that use case to run successfully. So, in simple, include relationship is mandatory and then extend relationship is optional. In our example, the gardener actor executes the manage garden use case. He or she may want to look at some reports, then they can have the view reports use case as an extend type of relationship. That is why view report extends manage garden in this use case. These are all the key difference between include and extend relationship. This difference is framed based upon the questionnaire type of method. Here we are having 4 types of questions. That is this use case optional? The answer is no for included use case and then yes for extending use case. Since because optional use case is extending use case is the optional one and then include type of relationship is mandatory one. Is the base use case complete without this use case? No, the base use case won't be completed without using this include since it is mandatory. But in case of extend, yes, it can be completed. Is this execution of the use case conditional? For include type of relationship, the answer is no. And then for extend type of relationship, the answer is yes. Does this use case change the behavior of the base use case? No, obviously. But in case of extending use case, it will. And this is the interview type of questions that may be asked in under the topic use case diagram. What is the definition of UML? Unified Modeling Language, a standard language for designing and documenting a system in the object-oriented manner. Actually, in UML language, your Unified Model Language, we are having 9 diagrams which can be used to design the document. Then second question, explain use case diagram. Just now we saw about use case diagrams, the scenario. The scenario is a sequence of events which happens when the system interacts with the system. And then actor. Actor is the one who of the system. In other words, the end user or the system, etc. Use case is a task or goal performed by the end user. Here in this example, we have given us simple chat user as an actor and login is a use case. What is included and not included in the use case diagram? The mandatory thing which is included in the use case diagram are the actors, use case, relationship, system boundary, and communication path. Actors represent the external entities interacting with the system. Use case represent the specific functionalities or action performed by the system. Relationship connect actors and use case to show the interactions and the dependencies. And then system boundary encloses the use case and actors within the scope of the system. It is represented as a rectangle. And communication path, the arrows are line indicating the flow of communication. So these are all the things which should be included in the use case diagram. And on the other hand, use case diagrams do not include the following. Internal system details. Internal details won't be there in the use case diagram. Sequence of action. There is no specific order of execution shown here. And then implementation details. Independent of implementation specific codes. And then user interface details. It is also not needed for use case diagram. And this is the sample diagram for the scenario railway reservation use case diagram. Here, the traveler, the clerk, and the railway website are the actors. And we are having so many use cases here. That is check ticket availability, pay fare amount, book ticket, fill out personal information and travel details, cancel ticket, refund money. So these are all the use cases we are using in this particular scenario. Here, book ticket and pay fare amount are having the include type of relationship. Similarly, book ticket and then fill out personal information and the travel details. These two use cases are also having include type of relationship. Now we'll see how to draw use case diagram using Star UML software. So that you need to download Star UML software, and then here this is the Star UML software, and here you are having model tab in the main menu. You just click on the model tab. You'll be having another option called add diagram. In that add diagram, you'll be having so many diagrams. You just choose use case diagram. So after choosing that use case diagram, you can see all the functionality controls that are used to draw the use case diagram on the left hand side. So here this use case subject is the rectangle. You just click on that particular control, and then after selecting that control, you just drag and drop in your workspace. That is the system boundary for the use case. And here you can give the name for your use case. That is the railway reservation, isn't it? So here you can give name as railway reservation system. Okay. Now we are going to draw actor and the use cases. So we need 3 type of actors in the railway reservation system. So you just click actor and then click here. And then you can rename it as traveler. Okay. And then click on the actor and then here that is clerk. Name it as clerk. And here you'll be having railway website. Okay, so we have placed the system boundary and actors in our use case diagram. Now we are going to see make use of use cases. We have to draw use cases. So you just click on the use case and then place it here. And the name it as check availability, ticket availability. Okay. Then we are going to place another use case, pay fair amount. This is another use case. And next we have book ticket use case, right? So here place a use case and then name it as book ticket. Then place another use case and then name it as fill out traveler or else personal. Fill out personal information. Fill out personal information. Okay. And place another use case here for the option of canceling the ticket. Cancel ticket. This is one use case we are using here. And then another use case for refund of money after canceling the ticket. Refund money. So we have placed the use cases, actors, system boundary, what are the things we need for this particular use case scenario. Now just we are going to draw the relationship between or association between these use cases and the actor. So to draw that association, we have to choose this association control and then draw from actor to use case. Similarly, take another association control and then draw from use case to actor. And here you can draw another association from this actor to this use case. Yeah. And another association from this use case, check ticket availability to railway website. Railway website has association for all these types of use cases. So we have to draw association lines for all the use case with the railway website. This is how the use case should be drawn. And I told about the include or exclude, include and then extends relationship, right? So here book ticket is a use case which includes pay fair amount. So we have to make use of this control include, and then from this book ticket use case, we have to draw from this big book ticket use case to pay fair amount. Similarly, we can have include type of relationship for filling out the personal information to book ticket also. So take this include control and then place it here. Similarly, for cancel ticket, we need all the personal informations too. So here, from this personal information to cancel ticket, we need another type of include relationship. And another include relationship for the cancel ticket and refund of money. So this is how the use case should be drawn. And you can save, you can if you want, you can able to save this particular use case diagram in your folder. This is how the use case should be drawn. Thank you.